Our poll also finds no real change in the president's job rating. 36% said they approve of his performance and 58% disapprove. That's about the same as 2 months ago. The Trump administration is studying a draft report on climate change that was leaked to the New York Times. The research by 13 federal agencies says it's possible to attribute some extreme weather to climate change. They say average U.S. temperatures have risen rapidly since 1980 and are now the warmest in 1,700 years. Major Garrett is near the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Major, good morning.
Good morning. President Trump's skepticism about the link between global warming and greenhouse gas emissions is well known. Now, this report awaits White House release, and the lack of comment from officials here and from those at some of the relevant federal agencies about this report's startling conclusions suggests not just skepticism, but at least initially, a lack of curiosity.
Obama's talking about all of this with the global warming and that, and a lot of it's a hoax. It's a hoax.
Mr. Trump has a history of challenging the science behind climate change, including one suggesting, quote, the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese. But a draft report from 13 federal agencies asserts the impact of climate change is being felt right now, creating higher temperatures and even causing some extreme weather events.
I do not believe that climate change is a hoax.
Scott Pruitt, administrator for the Environmental Protection Agency, was forced to admit during his confirmation hearing that he does not believe climate change is made up. But since being confirmed by the Senate, Pruitt has questioned human involvement.
I think that measuring with precision human activity on the climate is something very challenging to do, and there's tremendous disagreement about the degree of impact.
But the report awaiting the White House's approval states that many lines of evidence demonstrate that human activities, especially emissions of greenhouse gases, are primarily responsible for recent observed climate change.
I was elected to represent the citizens of Pittsburgh, not Paris.
In June, President Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Accords, a global agreement aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The president said the decision was to protect American jobs, and he promised to protect the environment.
We're going to have the cleanest air. We're going to have the cleanest water. We will be environmentally friendly, but we're not going to put our businesses out of work.
When the president touts the biggest achievements of his administration so far, many are in the area of regulations, repealing or rolling back those dealing with the environment from the Obama administration and expanding the extraction of fossil fuels. Charlie, the administration relentlessly argues that those regulations did far more economic harm than environmental good.
Major thanks.